I'm sorry our life has become this. You and Franklin on opposite sides of the gun.
Your man is coming undone.
This shit ain't working.
Ain't no one going home with clean hands.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Snowfall, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we'll be talking about Snowfall Season 6, the this season trailer. This is the breakdown, and we're going to talk about whose funeral that could be in the trailer. So I want you guys to leave your predictions down below, and make sure you checked out my last few videos. I dropped the Snowfall Season 6 Episode 3 What to Expect video. If you're a fan of BMF, check out the BMF Season 2 Episode 8 What to Expect video. And also, if you're a fan of Your Honor, go ahead and check out the Your Honor Season 2 Episode 7 recap. We got a lot of shows and we got a lot of content to put out this week, so I want you guys to get ready for it. But let's talk about this trailer. A lot of you guys have been talking about this for days, about that funeral that we're seeing in this trailer, and everybody wants to know, who is this funeral for? Now I'm going to give you my answer right now. If I had to just pick one person that I believe this funeral was for, I'm going to go ahead and pick your boy, Uncle Jerome. Yes, I'm going to pick Jerome. You know what I'm saying? And you already know I've been picking Jerome to die since Snowfall, Season 3 or whatever, at the end of Season 3. And I've been wrong each and every season. I tell you guys this all the time, but this time around, I think it's your boy Jerome. We're going to talk about that in this video. Let's go over what we saw in this trailer. Now, some of the stuff that we seen in this trailer, we already saw. So it will be some things that we already discussed, but I'm not going to go in like real big details on those things we saw before. I'm just going to try to focus on a lot of the stuff that's newer to us. Now, in the trailer, we can hear Franklin talking about we're so close to changing the fate of this bloodline for generations. We know Franklin wants to get out of the game, get his money back, and make sure his family is good, but we already know it's probably not going to end the way he thinks it's going to end. We see your girl Veronique, she's on the phone, and we see her talking to her moms. She's talking about how they got to move fast. Her mom is saying, is there any type of exit plan if this does not work? So they're preparing for insurance just in case something bad happens, and they better be. A lot of people don't trust Veronique's mom. I don't trust Cassandra at all. You know what I'm saying? I think she's going to try to get her cut, whether Franklin gives her the cut or she has to take it. But he's going to have to make sure he keeps his eyes on her. I know she was talking about even if he does get his money, it's not going to be enough. So I can't wait to see how this is all going to play out. All I'm saying is this: Franklin has to keep his eyes on Veronique's moms. What do y'all think about that? Now in the trailer, we can see Uncle Jerome, and it seems like, you know, he's hired some security, especially after all the things are going to be going down with him and Aunt Louie, people coming at them. We know there's going to be a shootout in the next episode. So having some, some extra protection around is probably a smart idea for him to do. Now, Aunt Louie is talking about how she's sorry that their life has turned out the way it is. You know, him and Franklin on opposite sides of the gun. We know they're going to be going back and forth with each other. But the thing is this, none of them will probably take each other out. That's just based on the simple fact of what we've seen. Their family, Franklin, he was thinking about it last episode when Jerome did what he did to him. But if you check out this trailer, you know Jerome, he pulled out his strap this time. And you got Leon there, you got Scully there, and it seems like Jerome's security. Puts it to Franklin's dome. Franklin takes the gun and he puts it down. So it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Jerome can't do it. Franklin can't do it. And don't be surprised if you see some type of twist this season with this whole storyline. Usually when you see storylines like this with family going back and forth with each other, by the end of the season, things may change and they may end up having a common enemy. We shall see. Now, this is from the next episode. We know Franklin will be telling Leon that you should probably get out of here while you still can. We know Leon will be coming back from Africa, and most likely he will be sticking around and probably being all of this stuff with your boy Franklin. Now, speaking of Leon, we already talked about this. We know he's going to get into it with Big Dion. I believe it's going to be a fight between the two in episode 4. And man, you don't want to miss this one, y'all. This is what I've been waiting to see. You already know Big Dion was running his mouth last season. This season, he continues to run his mouth. He thinks he's all big and bad. We know what happened to Black Diamond. Well, you can blame part of it on your boy Big Dion for telling Jerome what was about to go down between all of them, right? So I already know this is going to be a crazy scene, and I cannot wait to see how everything is going to play out. Now in the trailer, we know your boy Teddy's gonna get that intel that he's been wanting. He gonna find out the KGB is on his tail and he's gonna try to get payback. He knows they're trying to ruin his whole operation. He's telling Gustavo all this information. Meanwhile, Gustavo, he is trying to make sure that he is good. He's talking about he can't eat, he can't sleep. He don't know how he's gonna fix all of this. Well, you better be figuring it out because your time is running out. You know what I'm saying? The DEA, they're on your case and they need intel. And if they don't get it, you can go ahead and prepare to go down as well. Now, the trailer, we know Franklin is telling Gustavo to tell Teddy to wish and pray for a quick death. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's not going to happen. Franklin wants to make Teddy suffer. And I hope Franklin's plans on taking down Teddy actually works. I just hope Teddy does not ease his way out of all of this, especially seeing that it's at the end of this story. This guy got to be going down. Now in the trailer, we can see Teddy. We also see some guys with some straps on them looking like they're on the ship. And it's possible it could be that last weapon shipment that Teddy was supposed to be going to get for your boy Ivy. I can be completely wrong, but we know it's going to be something major with that in the next episode. Now, let's talk about this part of this trailer. We know we see your boy Franklin, and pay attention to where he's at. Look at this area that he's at. And he's walking through this like hallway type area. I believe it's like a warehouse or whatever. Then we see Jerome. He is walking through that same type of hallway, and we see him. He's pissed off like he's looking for somebody. And I got a feeling the person that he is looking for is Aunt Louie. We see Jerome. He busts in this room right here, and we see like a warehouse, right? And then you see Aunt Louie in the back. Who got her? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that person that has her, in my opinion, it got to be your boy Kane. I think Kane has him, Aunt Louie, up. And now Uncle Jerome, he wants to go save her. But something major is going to happen in this scene. You guys don't want to miss this scene right here because this could be the end of Uncle Jerome. And I can be completely wrong when it comes to this theory, but the way Franklin is looking, I mean, he's crying. And once again, the background, you see the cars. I believe Franklin probably ran in there or whatever. And somehow, some way, Jerome ended up getting shot. Louie, she's going to live. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Kane, he going to mess around and get popped. And that's the end of Kane. But I'm telling you right now, when that scene happens, don't be surprised if you see your boy Jerome or maybe Kane get dropped off. We know Franklin told Kane about Louie. He warned Franklin to find them or it's going to be some bad news for everybody, right? And we know it's going to be an encounter between Louie and Kane. He's going to get her. He's going to get his hands on her. And that scene to me makes all the sense in the world on why that person that's hemming her up would be Kane. Now in the trailer, we see Louie and your boy Uncle Jerome having a conversation. Jerome is crying. He's talking about how this ain't worth it. You know, deep down inside, he ain't really trying to do this. Remember at the very beginning of this show, Jerome was telling Louie that it's not even worth doing this stuff. He was telling Franklin it ain't worth doing it. So to see where it's come, I already know he's upset. Also in the trailer, we see once again the whole shooting with Kane and Franklin. They're in this house and all of a sudden it gets shot up. So I definitely want to know what happens between Franklin and Kane after this whole scene. Now we also see your boy Teddy and he has a syringe in his hand, which lets me know somebody about to go night-night. I mean, this is a classic Teddy move, so you already know he about to bring that work. Now, also in the trailer, we see the shooting. This is what I believe we're going to see in the next episode with Louie's club being shot up on the outside. We also see your girl Louie. She's in the car. She's all scraped and scratched up. I mean, look at her. It's looking like she done lost somebody. And that somebody could be Uncle Jerome. This is probably after the event of her being hemmed up. And she's going through it, man. I cannot wait to see how it's all going to play out. We also see Franklin pulling out the strap about the, aiming at somebody, which I believe this is all a part of that same episode with Louie getting hemmed up. And then we see Louie and Franklin at a funeral. And we see the casket. I told you guys, I'm not even going to sit up here and guess 1,000 different people. I think it's Uncle Jerome. I know some people were saying it's Leon, but I don't think it's him. I don't think it's Sissy, because Sissy, losing her is like stupid to me. I mean, he's already allegedly lost his father, so to take out his other parent doesn't make any sense. The only person that makes sense to me is Uncle Jerome. And if you've been noticing how this season has started, the first 2 episodes, in my opinion, it was about Jerome. You know what I'm saying? And he explained on how he felt raising Franklin. Like, we was getting more of his backstory. It's like they're telling his story because they know this is the final call. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Jerome is preparing to go. But that's just how I see it. Once again, I can be completely wrong. I do know the actor that plays Jerome will be directing an episode. I believe episode 8, if I'm not mistaken, but he will be directing an episode this season, and I just really believe this is it for him. And y'all can let me know who y'all think it is. I mean, y'all can break it all down below, but whoever it is, they brought Aunt Louie and Franklin together at her funeral, and it has to be somebody that's a part of the family. That's the only reason we can see those two together. And as I told you guys earlier, we know Jerome, he did not want them getting into the game like this. He told both of them, it's stupid. But now look at them, both of them sitting there. Jerome ain't here no more. And this is just my theory and my prediction. You guys can let me know. But at the end of the trailer, we can hear Sissy talking about ain't no one's hands gonna be clean when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting away like that without doing some type of dirt. It's gonna get real messy. Y'all saw the first 2 episodes. In the episode 3 trailer, it's flat out fireworks. It looks like a season finale. So it goes to show you how serious they're gonna be taking this. I can't wait to see how it's all gonna go. We should be getting some answers about Peaches very soon, because we know in the first, couple episodes, Franklin did mention him and he wants his boy to find out some more intel about Peaches, and hopefully we get those answers in the next few episodes. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. Prepare yourself for more Snowfall content coming this week. And it's crazy because every time I see these trailers, I just be like, man, this is really it. This is the final season of Snowfall. And after watching those first 2 episodes, I'm like, man, I can't believe that this show was ending. And this makes me appreciate it that much more. It's been a hell of a journey. And, you know, all good things got to come to an end. So we shall see how Franklin's journey is going to end up going. But it is what it is, man. I cannot wait to see it. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.